My name is Kayla, and I'm one of the foster coordinators at the Edmonton Humane Society. I started working here in May of 2022, so not quite a year, almost. I've always really admired all the work that they do. I also used to volunteer here years ago for about 5 years. I've always kind of wanted to work here, and so when I saw the foster role come up, I thought that would be a perfect fit for me. So myself and my coworker Shelly, we correspond with the foster guardians who are currently fostering animals in our care. We also do call outs for foster volunteers that we need for animals that are looking for placement. We also coordinate any appointments, so animal pickups, animal drop-offs, any type of medical appointment, whether they need vaccines or a recheck. We also will schedule supply pickups if any foster volunteers need additional supplies. I think the favorite part of my job is actually meeting the foster volunteers. With kind of the nature of the job, a lot of it is correspondence by email or phone. So when you actually, meet the foster volunteers, especially if they're new, it's really great to kind of put a face to a name and kind of, get to meet them on a in-person basis. I would say it's kind of going off of the last question, but I would say it doesn't happen often, but losing our amazing foster volunteers. Sometimes situations come up where they just can't foster anymore, or they're moving or whatnot. So again, it doesn't happen often, but I would say losing any one of our amazing foster volunteers. I don't know if I have just one. The first would be when I fostered a golden retriever last summer for about a week. He was just such a lovely boy. He was 11, but you would never know it by how he ran around my yard. And I love Goldens. They're one of my favorite breeds. So he was a joy to have around. And then the second would be my recent adoption of a foster that I guess I foster failed. I adopted my dog Marbles just before Christmas, actually. So as mentioned, I have a sweet Marbles, who is a husky retriever, who's about 7 months old right now, and we adopted him just before Christmas. We'd had him for about a month before we kind of decided, you know what, he's a great fit with our other dog, who is an 8-year-old Newfoundland Collie mix. My husband had adopted him when he was about 6 months old, and he's just an amazing dog. He's really great disposition. I love Newfoundlanders, and they get along really well. So I also have 3 backyard chickens whose names are Franny, Olive, and Chicky Boo. When I'm not at work, I like to go to the dog park with the 2 dogs. We also like camping, so we'll see how Marbles does camping this summer. I like to go to BC, and I like to just spend time with friends and family and hang out with all my critters. Something that people maybe don't know is we do supply everything that they might need to foster an animal. So whether they need food, toys, bowls, crates, blankets, whatever they have or they need, we have. They can also pick up additional supplies if they're running low on food, toys, anything like that. We have what they need.